back. He's going to air this one out down the left-hand side. And Nelson Spruce with a grab. And he leaves the defender behind him. 15-10-5. Touchdown. Touchdown, Colorado. 71 yards. Holy cow. Hi again, and welcome to the Buffalo Stampede. I'm your play-by-play voice of the Buffs, Mark Johnson of 850 KOA Radio. Colorado coming off a 21-12 win over Hawaii last week, and now getting set to go on the road in the Pac-12 at Cal Berkeley this weekend, joined by the leading tackler for the Buffs, safety Tedric Thompson. You guys having a nice season so far. Go back to the Hawaii game. When you looked at that film, I mean, the numbers were fantastic. I don't care what level you're at. You hold a team under 300 yards of offense, that's a good day. But what did you guys see when you watched the tape?
We seen a lot of guys flying around, and we're tackling really well. You know, Hawaii was a good team, so we knew they were going to make some plays. We just had to bounce back from those plays, and I think that when we were frustrated with some of those plays, we asked our coaches, and we have some of the best coaches in the not only the Pac-12 but in the nation, we believe, and they got us in our right spot. So I think the coaches had a really good scheme against Hawaii, and that's why we came out so successful.
Is that maybe a key component for a young guy who plays in particular in the secondary? You have to have a short memory when you make a mistake?
Yeah, definitely. I think all the DBs and all the DB coaches and Coach Mack always say if we mess up on a play, especially at DB, you have to forget about it, because eventually if that play stays in your head, you're going to keep messing up. So eventually you're going to have to get over it. So you have to have a short memory.
Who do you look up to in this team? Who's a mentor on the Colorado Buffaloes this season for you?
Mentor is a young guy, Cheeto. I look up.
Really?
Yeah. I look up to Cheeto a lot, because Cheeto, I think he watched film so much. Every time I watch film, he watched films and he's able to break it down a lot, and he works. He's a hard worker, probably one of the hardest workers we have. And Cheeto is somebody I really look up to.
Is there a good chemistry between you guys in the secondary? You got Cheeto back there, you got Greg Henderson, Kenneth Crowley.
Yeah. I think it's a great. We all have had great relationships. You know, especially me and Cheeto. We both back there playing safety. We're in the dorms together, and then Greg is like an older brother to all the DBs. You know, he's always helping out the DBs, and Kenneth Crowley and John Walker. We all have a great relationship.
Is there great pride taken with the defense? For the first time, by the way, since the Wyoming game in 2009, the Buffs did not allow a touchdown in a game like that. Is that a sense of pride for defense when you hold them out of the end zone?
Yeah, it definitely is, because of how hard we work. You know, we work extremely hard to keep teams out the end zone, and be able to hold them to field goals was a great key in the game.
We're going to get you to wear an analyst hat right now. Tell me about Nelson Spruce and the way he's playing this season. I mean, the numbers he's putting up are fantastic. 13 catches, 172 yards, another touchdown last week.
Yeah, he's definitely the best receiver in the nation, and he has the stats to back that up. I think he's leading the nation in touchdowns, and you know, especially during fall camp, the DBs just get frustrated with Nelson, because he probably won some of the greatest routes that we've ever saw, and it's crazy how good he is and how hard he's working. He's definitely up there with the top receivers.
Yeah, he's got 7 touchdowns so far in 4 games, does Nelson Spruce. How would you cover him?
I don't know. You
get physical with him, or what do you do? Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of hard. Because Nelson is not. He runs every single route different. So when you study him, you don't know what to study for. He's fast, and he's a big enough receiver, and he has great hands. So it's kind of hard to prepare for a receiver like Nelson.
Now, how did you end up becoming a Colorado Buffalo? You got an older brother who plays for Minnesota.
Right.
But how did you end up coming to CU?
When I first got the offer, I didn't really know much about Colorado. And then when I took the visit here, I took the visit on January 18th to the 20th, because it's 2 days, and it was on my birthday actually. And when I got off the plane, as soon as I got on the campus, I just really loved the campus, and I love Coach Mack. Coach Mack and Coach Bernardi and Coach Clark came to my house for an in-house visit. I just love their vibe and everything about it. And talking to my older brother, you know, of course, a lot of people thought I was going to Minnesota because of my older brother, and I sat down with my brother, and he told me to just go to a place where it feels like home and a place where I could play for 4 years, and Colorado was that place.
So you were here in January, being an LA guy, the cold didn't scare you away?
No, it wasn't that cold, but when it did start getting cold, though, it started scaring me a little bit, but I'm used to it now.
Now, who's a better safety, you or your brother?
I don't know.
Be careful now. Mom's going to be watching this.
Yeah, my mom will probably watching this right now. I give it to my brother, though. Yeah, I look up to my brother a lot. I watch a lot of it. When we go back home, he teaches me a lot of stuff. I look up to my brother a lot, so I give it to my brother. All
right, tell me about this ball game that we got coming up this weekend. The Buffs are on the road for the first time in the Pac-12 this season. You're in Berkeley against the Cal Bears, against a team that you beat pretty good here in Boulder last year. Give us a thought or two in this ball game.
We're definitely not thinking about last year, because they're a really great team this year. They're way better than they were last year, and their receivers are key. You know, they have some of the fastest receivers in the Pac-12, and it's going to be a challenge guarding those guys. We're looking forward to it. Coach is setting up a good scheme, and we're just going to have fun playing the game.
All right, good luck this weekend. He's an exciting young player that's fun to watch on that defensive side for the Colorado Buffaloes. By the way, that's a noon Mountain Time kickoff in Berkeley this weekend. Our radio broadcast at 850 KOA gets underway at 10:05. Our network affiliates pick up at 10:35. And this, the Golden Buffs and the Golden Bears of Cal. For Tedric Thompson, I'm Mark Johnson. Thanks for joining us on the Buffalo Stampede. We'll talk to you next time.